What's up, y'all? We back at it and we here to talk about another movie. Yes, Insidious, Out of the Further, just dropped, and it's what the sixth movie. Damn, it's been six of them. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys when it comes to the Insidious franchise. Outside of the first movie, because I remember watching that, I thought the first movie was amazing, had me scared. It's just like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then outside of that, I didn't really like any of the other ones. I mean, the second one was bearable, but like the third and fourth was trash. Um, Number five was damn, what was it? The Red Door. That was complete waste of time. Nothing but really flashbacks throughout that movie. And then we get this one right here, the sixth movie, and it's directed by Jacob Chase. And I gotta say, man, this movie wasn't perfect, but it's the second best one, in my opinion. You know, you guys might have your own theories, but it's the second best one, in my opinion. Like, number one, goated, classic. That's the first one. Then you got this right here, Out of the Further, which would be the second best, in my opinion. I had an okay time with this. It has flaws, don't get me wrong. There's some stuff that's kind of stupid. There's some stuff that'll make you laugh, you know what I'm saying, when it's supposed to be a horror movie, and I'm not even thinking they were going for laughs in these moments, but overall I think it's the better movie out of the, you know what I'm saying, outside of part one. But you have it with this girl named Gamma. Her mom was crazy. Her mom killed herself, and she hated her mom for it. And then you have it where years later she's grown up and she's pretty much going through the same thing. She sees that she has the ability to go into the further. Her daughter begins to think she's crazy because some of the stuff that she's doing. And I actually like that part. I like the comparison. Like, yo, you hated your mom for doing this, and now you're living the exact same way, and your daughter has a little bit of hatred towards you. I like that comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can't escape your parents' shadow type of concept. Um, and you have it where when she go into the further, she can actually bring things out, which leads to this movie actually being, what I'm saying, a bit more good in my opinion. Because I'm like, yo, damn, they're adding more abilities and stuff. Their powers, so to speak. So I was liking that whole aspect. As you can see on the wall, I like superheroes. So I was like, oh shit, this shit gonna be all right. And you have it where you got a main guy who I don't want to really spoil it, but you got a guy who has followers who are, what I'm saying, trying to take her down, or, what I'm saying, trying to use her to benefit them. And you also got the main bad guy, which wasn't too impressive. I feel like the main bad guy from the further, well, you know what I'm saying, was forgettable. But everything that took place outside of the further is what like caught me, is what kept me engaged in the film. I felt like that was the best parts of the movie. Then when they do go to the further, that's when it gets a little bit cheesy. Far as the movie being scary, it wasn't really scary. Now there was a really gross part, and I don't, I don't know why they chose to do this, but if you're eating food, it's gonna mess you up. I don't see anyone watching this scene and not being grossed out and lose their appetite. But they got a dental scene. You saw part of it in the trailer, but they got this dental scene where what I'm saying, if you eat, I mean not dental, I mean not eat, but they got this dental scene where she's working on the mouth because the main character, she's a dentist, and she's working on a person's mouth, and they had so much plaque build up. The fucked up thing about it is, I've seen people in real life like this where it looks like they haven't went to the dentist in like 20 years, 20, 30 years, and then for whatever reason, they had to go. What I'm saying? Maybe the job required it, or maybe someone made them, and their mouth just looks so damn nasty. That's how that shit was. And then just watching her like try to clean it, all the plaque and shit, man, that shit grossed the hell out of me, man. Like, yo, I ain't got the straightest teeth, but I damn sure go to the dentist 2, 3 times a year. You know what I'm saying? What is it, my 2 month checkups, and then if I got a cavity or something like that. But yo, that old man mouth. And I ain't gonna spoil the movie for y'all, but that old man, look, be prepared. If you go see this movie, be prepared for that part, and don't be eating. Like, make sure you finish your food before you get to that part. I mean, it's possible, you depending on how fast you eat, but that shit was nasty as hell. But other than that, I mean, and that wasn't even scary. It was just gross. It wasn't really a scary movie. It had a couple jump scares, and some of them they did very creative. Some parts of this movie actually felt like the back rooms. I don't know how many of y'all seen that, but just with being claustrophobic and stuff, like some of it dealt with that, and those were some of the better parts of the movie. But like I said, man, once you get to like the third act, it get kind of cheesy, but but some of it's good, but most of it's bad. But in the end, it still was better than the past few movies we got when it comes to the Insidious franchise. So I mean, I don't know. You could go decide for yourselves. I would actually suggest waiting until it came on DVD or Blu-ray or some type of streaming service, and then what I'm saying, go ahead and watch it there. As far as going to the theaters, I mean, I wouldn't rush out to do it, although it's not completely a bad movie. But if you have seen it, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.